Hi everybody, my name is Dexter. So I'm the Chief Technology Officer of NTX and Privacy Ninja. So we are a cybersecurity company in Singapore. We specialize in data protection, officer outsourcing, and also penetration testing. So a little bit about me. I do a lot of OSINT training as well as investigation cases for some government organizations in Asia. So we have done a lot of VAPT and red teaming, almost about 450 over in Singapore. So I also do web and mobile app development as well as blockchain development. Yeah, some of the notable achievements I have. So we grew from 0 to 450 SMEs that annually using us for our VAPT as well as red teaming. Yeah. So we also assisted in OSINT investigations, such as finding masterminds in those riot cases in Thailand as well as in Hong Kong. Yeah. So we do also a lot of forensic investigations for ransomware and data breach cases in Singapore. Yeah. So what's this talk about today? Is about we're using how cybersecurity people are using AI, right? Not only the bad actors, but also the good guys as well. Yeah. So we also will cover a lot on how data are being analyzed using this AI, as well as helping bug bounty hunters have a competitive edge. Yeah. And how you can simplify learning on different programming languages, as well as improving the tech and non-technical communication. So I'm sure a lot of you guys have experienced before a technical guy trying to explain to his CEO or even the customer, like it's like chicken talking to a duck. Yeah. So a little bit about OpenAI's ChatGPT and the code interpreter. For some people who do not even use it or haven't heard about it, this is just some information. Yeah. So it is a large language model where you can use it to execute and analyze code snippets. Yeah, this is a new feature that has been upgraded recently, where you can even upload Excel files, you can upload smart contracts, you can even upload your whole pen test audit report, and it can tell you how to improve on it. Yeah. So why you shouldn't ignore this ChatGPT, right? So it took only 5 days. You can see it only took 5 days for them to get 1 million users. So AI is definitely here to stay. It's not going to go away anytime soon. Yeah. So like a bit more about what this AI and machine learning, why is it no longer just a fad? So if this talk was like 1 year ago, everybody would like just saying like, hey, this is just a fad, it's going to go away. But now it's proven already. You can even upload and show. That's why it's been booming until there's 1 million users in 5 days. So a bit about what you can do. It can help you with software development. You can debug code. You can even generate codes and scripts for you guys, which I'm going to be showing you guys in this presentation in detail. Yeah. So recently, you guys have heard the news. I think there's news where it's saying OpenAI is going to be bankrupt. I'm sure you heard of that. They say like OpenAI they have to maintain their servers for this AI, right? It's like 700,000 USD per day. But they are not going to be, it's actually just false news online being spread. They are not going to go bankrupt anytime soon because they have this deal with Microsoft, right? All their cloud hosting services are being hosted by Microsoft, and Microsoft invested in them. So they just owe money to Microsoft and then they get paid later on. Yeah. So Microsoft has also implemented AI into all of their apps. You can see there's this thing called Microsoft 365 Copilot. So all your PowerPoint presentation slides, your Microsoft Word, if you're using this to do any of your bug bounty reports, you can make use of this Copilot as well. So there's this even Microsoft Security Copilot. So if you're using the Microsoft apps with threat intelligence, you can link it with your Microsoft OneNote. So all of these reports, right, will be sent to your Microsoft OneNote, and you can straight away make use of ChatGPT. I mean, like GPT-4's OpenAI, where this is one example. When a report comes in, it will give you breakdown of all this information about what this incident happened. So example, ransomware attack, stuff like that. So you can even download it or export it or even ask it to explain to you in layman terms. Yeah. So you can see, you can go into very, very deep technical stuff, right? As well as there's an executive summary on the site for you to be able to explain to your CEO, which most of these cybersecurity analysts, they have problems even breaking this down to their CEO or even their customer. Yeah. So this will actually save them a lot of time instead of them trying to figure out, right? They can just focus on what's the important thing, solving the problem, and then presenting the customer and what needs to be fixed. So you can see it not only just telling you in text, right? You can even ask it, produce a visual explanation on the activity of the download, the exploit, and how it moved through the incident. So you can generate the whole chart flow for you to be able to easily present to your stakeholders. I think this is a very important function where a lot of cybersecurity analysts or even pen testers or bug bounty hunters, we are missing on this visualization. Yeah. So, we already covered that. Yeah. So, introduction to ChatGPT's code interpreter. So this code interpreter launched like about two months or even 1 month ago. So what is this new feature for ChatGPT? Is you can upload files. Ability to upload files compared to last time you had to copy paste text manually one by one. So now you can upload Python scripts. You can upload any kind of file. You can even upload videos, images. You can analyze these images for you. Yeah. So how is this AI going to help you in your security career path, right? So it actually helps you bridge knowledge gaps. So a cybersecurity pen tester might not be good in forensics or might not even be good in other areas. But now with ChatGPT, right, you can just ask it step-by-step guide or anything you do not understand, even things like SOC operation stuff. Most of the pen testers or even bug bounty hunters are not familiar in this area. So they can make use of this to bridge the knowledge gap within the company. So my own company, we are actually using this AI. We have special prompts for each of our cybersecurity researchers to make sure they are all have at least the same baseline of knowledge. So the knowledge gap before was actually quite bridged already after making use of ChatGPT. So I'll go through more in details in the next few slides. So example, some of the cybersecurity guys who are not active after working hours, they would not know what bug bounty is. So you can, for them who wanted to come in to be familiar with bug bounty, you can just ask like, if I want to start bug bounty, can you tell me how to proceed? The AI will even tell you step by step how to do it. And then if they're interested in forensics, they can also do the same. So you can even go through like what is a reflected XSS and explain to me a code, an example. It will give you even an example script. You can even generate example payloads, which I'll be showing later on, using this code interpreter as well as ChatGPT. Yeah. So you can even create WAF rules. So it's not only about creating scripts to attack, right? You can also do it on the defense side. Be it you are using Azure WAF, you are using Cloudflare. We have done it before. We have generated a lot of Cloudflare WAF rules using ChatGPT, and it works. Yeah. You can even go deeper and more advanced by setting conditions to it. Yeah. So example, you write me a Azure WAF rule that can detect SQL injection. So you can even add even more conditions to it if you are familiar with SQL injection. So you can even ask it to explain the code. So most cybersecurity analysts, right, they are not familiar with every single programming language out there in the market. Now, not everybody has a programming background, right? So this will help them bridge the knowledge gap as well. Just by pasting the code there, it will tell you line by line what exactly each of these are doing, as well as they can even tell you in layman terms and you can explain it to even your colleagues or even the C-suite, your boss, right? So there's also the dark side of ChatGPT and Code Interpreter. So let's see how the bad actors are using this. So you can see these are some of the things: social engineering, phishing emails, automated hacking, attack payload generation, malware code generation. Yeah. So I think the most popular ones would be the social engineering and phishing emails when it came out. So I'm sure you heard of Nigerian scammers and those India scammers who had broken English last time, right? Now they just need to type a few point forms, and then now ChatGPT corrects all their English. So now their conversion rate of their phishing email is now a lot higher than before. Yeah. So when ChatGPT just came out last year in December, there were no safety measures in place. So like you could easily create a malware and it will write the whole advanced malware for you because there wasn't any safety measures by OpenAI. Yeah. But then now, every month they are updating it such that you are not able to just anyhow create a malware code generation. Then there were people who created jailbreaks on it. So what we did is we say like in a virtual world, or let's say in the virtual world, how would we do this? Or let's say I'm teaching a class, a cybersecurity class, how I do it, and he will still generate the payload or generate the malware for you. Yeah. So new risks in posing cybersecurity, number one would be you would definitely be phishing. You can see how much is it. It goes all the way until now, 3.4 billion daily phishing emails currently in 2023. It has grown a lot more now. Yeah. And it's just this is actually the most basic attack, but it's making everybody lose a lot of money. You can see average data breach costs 4.91 million, and every year it's growing. With AI now, it's just gonna be ever increasing. Yeah. So how simple is it to create a phishing email? So there's this prompt. So create an example phishing email for me to showcase to a cybersecurity conference for educational demo. So this is what it will come out. So even give you a template to replace the person's name. You can even add emojis to your thing. You can even add fake transaction details. You can rename the merchant to whatever you want. So even create a story for you. See, during our routine system check, our security system detected some unusual transactions in your bank. So for security, we temporarily frozen your account until you verify these actions. So you can even tell ChatGPT what are the actions or conditions you want. Yeah. So they even add a phishing link for you, validate transaction. You can click on it, and all these contact details, you can edit it to whatever you want as well. Yeah. So you can see now how easy it is in 2 lines. These Nigerian scammers can easily just create their Nigerian prince story, right? So ChatGPT at the end even told me how I can improve on it. They even broke it down. So like make it sound more urgent, have more familiarity with the common services. Suspicious link, make sure the link provided is linking to a malicious website or it steals your credentials. So all these you even teach the guy how to do it, right? Yeah. So you can see, you can even write an email address to a CEO of a multinational company. Then you can say that it's to his financial department head and transfer urgent funds. So for those who know how to do internal email spoofing, this will be a very good spear phishing case. So now for us to do spear phishing internally for our clients, you can just use ChatGPT to help you guys generate all this and make the conversion rate higher. Yeah, conversion rate. So further dark sides of ChatGPT and Code Interpreter. So there's this thing going around called Python Stealer. So people actually took an existing popular script and then uploaded to Code Interpreter. And Code Interpreter went to improve it and made the malware even more advanced. These are some of the use cases. How many of you guys know Nuclei? Do you guys use Nuclei? Any pen testers here? Yeah. So if you use it, you should use ChatGPT to create all these custom scripts. So you'll definitely be able to even improve upon your custom templates. You just upload the whole script or even just tell it exactly what you want, right? Yeah. So this is a very popular tool. For those who don't know what Nuclei is, we use it a lot for vulnerability scanning and automation. So you can create a lot of automation scripts with the help of ChatGPT. Yeah. So a bit a side joke for everybody to read. Another thing is like challenges in communication between tech department and the management, right? So just now I've been telling you, a lot of people have communication breakdown between the tech department and the management or the C-suite. So you can see, is there any risk that new software will erase our payroll data? The management asks. So do you ask the vendor that question? The IT guys say no. Then you can't be sure can you? They say, well, no. So we outsource our payroll service data and the data are not even on our servers. The IT guy is trying to explain to the management, right? So the management guy just said, isn't everything else connected to the internet? Yeah. So you want me to ask our vendor, his software will hunt down our payroll data from across the internet and destroy all the data? So I say, better be safe, sorry. But in the end, he asked the vendor itself, and the vendor himself also say, yeah, there's a chance that the data will be lost during the software update. So further real-world examples, if you're a pen tester or bug bounty hunter, if you have to communicate with those people with no technical background, right? I'm sure this is a day-to-day thing that you're facing, because even our company employees are also facing these issues on a daily basis. So we will tell them to use ChatGPT, add an explanation on how you can explain to a client how to fix this issue in layman terms, right? So you can see in the next section, it gives you a simplified, non-technical explanation. So you can see after you logged into a website, there's a chance that the attacker can make it to do things that you didn't intend without you realizing. So this sentence is more than enough for the C-suite to know how important this is. Then you can even give advice on fixing the issue in layman terms. This, I think, is very important for those who have, if English is not even your first language, or let's say your customer is not even speaking English or don't understand English, you can actually use ChatGPT to translate it for you into a step-by-step, easy explanation. So it is actually better than Google Translate. It's almost 90-something% accuracy if you are using simple English. After if you use it to do the layman terms explanation, right? If you do a translation to Thai or translation to Japanese, it's quite accurate. We have tested it before. So another side joke to keep everybody's attention here. So I need this meeting room for my meetings. Wouldn't it make sense to have a different room since I'm already here? all of these conference rooms are already booked. So IT guys say, I guess we should continue the importance of your meeting versus this one. Then the management say, this is not how it works. The conference room goes to the higher rank manager. So I'm sure a lot of you have felt this before. Usually the the IT department is always like not being taken seriously, and we are always called the lower rank. But times are changing. As more and more hacks are happening, we believe more and more people are taking us more seriously. So more examples on how you can do an explanation to a C-suite, right? So you can explain what is regression analysis. So you can compare the left side prompt versus the right side. So you see your left side is very technical, right? You even go and give you some equation, which a C-suite guy will not even understand what this is. So you see the right side has a simple explanation in 2 sentences to C-suite executive. So it's important to write the C-suite executive is a CTO or CEO or even what department is he from. It will actually help you a lot. Or you can take a look at the pro tip. A pro tip is you can just say, explain it to me as if you are speaking to a child. We use this a lot for our cybersecurity training. Explain it to me as if you are speaking to a child. So if you guys do any training or even any of these internal trainings to newcomers, right, to your either junior developers, junior analysts, you can make use of this to transfer some knowledge to them. Yeah. So we even can use ChatGPT as your own data scientist, as your own personal assistant. So you can upload a whole AWS log, which a lot of people would not even know how to analyze it. So you can see after you upload it, you can see it straight away breaks down how many users, actions, and the distribution actions, how many times you log in, how many times you upload. Yeah. And even the IP address, how many actions came from this IP address and everything. So you can straight away just ask ChatGPT, find me the most suspicious thing in this AWS log. It will actually just give you the insights. Yeah. So all this can be done within less than 5 minutes. Whereas if you had to do those manual finding all this, going through all these months and months of log, you will have wasted a lot of time. Whereas ChatGPT can settle for you in a few minutes. So a bit more prompts for you guys. You can take a look at the left side and the right side. So ChatGPT can even edit Excels for you. Not sure whether you guys need to do a lot of Excels in your daily work. You don't even need to open your Excel anymore after you upload it. You can actually just ask it to add a new column. It will help you calculate and then just add a new column even. And you can be more specific, tell it what cell to what cell. You can edit all these figures for you based on just your layman term explanations. So another thing that would be important for us cybersecurity guys would be cleaning up data. So I'm not sure whether you guys collect databases or even password files or any of your payloads, right? You can ask it to merge things like, okay, let's say example, password files. You're collecting all different kind of password files. You want to merge it all together for all the different data breaches. You can use ChatGPT to merge everything together. Or even remove duplicates. Yeah. So, not sure whether any of you guys are familiar with this RockU text file. So most pen testers or even bug bounty hunters use this password list. Wherever there's a new breach, you can even just add on to this. So let me show you guys. So this is an example of how you can upload the text file into ChatGPT. So this is a password list. What do you use this password list for? Is to brute force attack. Let's say we're trying to log in a user account or admin account. So wherever there's new data breaches, right, there's new set of passwords that you want to compile to be added to this password list. So you can ask ChatGPT to merge it together and even enhance the password and give you more options to give you more chances of breaking through. Yeah. So you can see, I told it to remove all duplicates and give you a new file to download. And you can do it. So you can merge previous password lists with a new enhanced one, remove duplicates. Yeah. This can be used for anything, be it your payloads or even all those fuzzing lists that you're collecting. You can use the same way. You can see the files that I've uploaded at the top. You can actually combine all these files together into one text file that you can use. Yeah. So you can even do SQL injection debugging with the code interpreter. This is just one example. I think you guys are familiar with this. So one good thing about this is you can even add line comments to help you with your presentation. So a lot of times you add this SQL code that is found in your report, right? You can actually use ChatGPT to add comments in layman terms so that your C-suite and business owners will understand what's going on. This will help you with less ding-dongs within the client and yourself. If not, you're wasting time like needing to explain each line item to the customer. Yeah. So AI for programming language comprehension. So not every pen tester or bug bounty hunter knows every single programming language out there. So you can just paste in the unfamiliar code and it will explain to you and even give you what's the code language written in. So example, you say, this is a login function written in Ruby. So a lot of pen testers don't even know the language Ruby. Yeah. So it give you all the breakdown, why is all these functions and everything. And it can even give you potential security concerns. So this actually help you save a lot of time. Yeah. So pen testing scenario, you can even ask it to do a port scanning, can you name a port scanning tool that is less noisy and faster than Nmap for large networks. So you can recommend you a tool and give you the exact commands as well on how to use it. Yeah. So while scanning it, right, it can even tell you what what are the vulnerabilities related to this example tag that is using, right? So normally you use build with to check what exactly the target is using, and then you can put in for potential vulnerabilities and stuff. Even Shodan has this function. You can make use of it, and it can give you more, even tell you more about the CV links that is being found in the vulnerabilities. So you can even, so you can see I create a step-by-step guide on how you can enumerate subdomains on this privacy.com.sg. It will even tell you step by step what are the tools and even the commands that you need. And even tell you all these online tools that they are able to get these subdomains. So this will be useful in even training new employees that are coming to your company. So it can even help you with your bug bounty report or even your pen testing report. You can see as a pen tester, bug bounty hunter, please list to me step-by-step cheat sheet methodology that I'll be doing a full pen test and bug bounty hunt against the domain. Yeah. So you can see, it can even give you it tells you that you have to clearly define the scope and out of scope, and the subdomains, IP ranges, and also the type of vulnerabilities. Yeah. And then first it tells you to start with the information gathering. It even tells you the recommended tools for each of these. Yeah. So even like exploitation, it gives you like misconfigurations, API testing. So all these are all the correct steps for even a new bug bounty hunter or pen tester, right? I don't think I will bore you guys with these slides. I think a lot of you guys know the processes. Yeah. So you can even create a reverse shell in your. I'm not sure whether of you guys know what reverse shell is. So you can use it to create a Python script for reverse shell. So ChatGPT even give you 2 recommendations for whatever specific thing you're trying to do. Yeah. So you can even use it to find security bugs by pasting each codes into it, right? Like, I think I've covered this. So you can really be very, very in-depth and advanced as well. So you can see, you can even write a bug bounty report for a particular example, SQL injection with a name parameter that is vulnerable. So you can list out for you. So a lot of times with bug bounty hunters is, they are creating a messy report and it's not according to the guidelines. So this one will automatically help you with the guidelines. So you can even create a burp suite extension. If you guys are using burp suite, right? This is a more advanced side of things. You can, if you're really good in creating your own burp suite extensions, this one will actually help you a lot. You can just tell it to create and integrate what payloads you want. So, yeah. So you can even write custom payloads. So you can tell it that you're trying to write a custom payload to bypass a firewall. And if you are more detailed, you can even tell it like what is the type of firewall and version it's using. The more detailed you are, the better the payload will be. Yeah. So can ChatGPT detect vulnerabilities in a smart contract? Not sure whether you guys are familiar with smart contracts. These are the main thing that all these Web 3.0 and crypto projects are using. So instead of pen testing, we have to do smart contract audits against these blockchain companies. So you can see smart contract auditing. We can upload the .so file, which is the smart contract. So you can see it straight away break down for you without you even opening the file. Let's say you do not understand what this smart contract does. You can just upload it straight away to ChatGPT's code interpreter. It will break down for you the exact line items. Yeah. It will tell you every function, what it does, and everything, even the permissions. It will advise you. Yeah. So you can see further. It will further analyze the file. It will tell you even there's a balance function. It will tell you even what's the total supply that you have set. Yeah. These are all the important parts in a smart contract audit. So you can see even the allowance function, the transfer function. So all these can even detect whether a smart contract has any evil codes that has been injected by your programmer that you have outsourced to. Most of the time, these crypto projects, they do not have internal developers, they outsource it. So ChatGPT can be a very good checker, because a lot of smart contract audit companies charge a lot, right, for ongoing checks. So this is the cheapest way for you to find out exactly whenever a new code is being updated. You straight away tell you whether there's something wrong with the code. Yeah. So I won't bore you with all these functions. We can just go straight to the last part. Okay, so you will create a technical summary for you. So this will be for the developers to read, and also for us to read as cybersecurity analysts. We can know what's going on. At the same time, there's also a executive summary. So this is a layman term explanation for the CEO. So this part will be after the audit you have checked. there's a layman term explanation to the CEO of the company or the C-suite of the crypto project company. So this is actually the most important part of using ChatGPT. We as the cybersecurity guys, we actually be needing the most help is dumbing down how this whole thing works and which part needs the most care, explaining what is the potential issues of the contract to the owner of the company. Yeah. So how is Privacy Ninja making use of AI every day now? We use it for the most important one will be dumbing down the technical terms and reports. This saves us a lot of time. We also use it for the digital marketing content for a cybersecurity company, as well as the product and service knowledge gap for the customer service side. Yeah. So we also use it for email outreach, threat intelligence briefings, for dumbing down all these documents. Yeah. So there's also this $AI Club thing. If you guys are interested more on how you can use ChatGPT and Co-Interpreter, this is free for you guys to join. Yeah. You can just search $AI Club on Facebook and you can just join. And we always have events and even free training and courses on how you can use AI for each different industry out there. So that's the end of my presentation. Thank you guys.
Oh, thank you, Dexter.
Yeah.
Anyone got any questions?
So I wonder if you have noticed any error when ChatGPT is responding in your work.
Yeah. So definitely there's this thing called hallucinations, right? So you definitely need to be able to double check and run your scripts. So on the first time, let's say you're trying to create a payload or script, you must go and test it. You definitely need to test it. Then after that, if you get an error spit out, you just need to copy the error back into ChatGPT and it will fix the script for you. So sometimes you can ding dong up to 5 times or even 10 times before we can get the final completed script.
Okay, so it's still not possible for someone who doesn't have any basic to use it and just get
Actually
on.
can. Okay, so why? Because every time when there's an error, you just copy paste the error. So I have this guy who have no technical knowledge, right? Whenever, let's say a website code, you run the code, you get the error from the thing, right?
IDE,
Yeah. Then after that, the guy just keep copy pasting the error until he get it.
Copy the error.
Yes. So you tell ChatGPT you're getting this error, and then ChatGPT will fix the code. Then same thing, you go and try to run it again. So we have a lot of these use cases. A lot of developers they actually do this and they manage to fix it in the end.
Oh yeah. Okay, thank you.
So on a side note, another thing to note, right? Try not to paste the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
You can cut it out into sections. Then you get more accurate bug fixes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Anyone else have any other questions? If not, that'll be all for this talk. Thank you.
Okay, thanks guys.